Lila, a young girl from a small African village, has always been warned about the mythical river spirits that roam after sundown. Despite the frequent warnings, she unknowingly defies the ancient rule and disturbs the river spirits. Lila, always curious and daring, often found solace by the riverbank. The evening she defied the rule was no different than her usual explorations, but it led to severe consequences for her entire village. As day breaks, Lila goes to the river to fetch water. She loved the early morning tranquility of the river. Suddenly, the calm is broken by an eerie whisper that sends chills down her spine. Beware, Lila. A great calamity will befall the village unless the sacred mask is returned to the river spirits. Disoriented, Lila runs back to her village to share the warning she received. The villagers laughed at her claims, refusing to believe her. Child, the spirits do not talk to humans. Stop filling our heads with your fantasies. Despite the ridicule she faced, Lila decided to correct the wrongs done by her people. She sets off on her journey filled with determination and fear, hopeful that she can avert the looming disaster. I must locate the sacred mask and return it to the spirits. I hope it's not too late. As Lila approached the river, she could sense an unusual energy in the air. The once tranquil river was now swirling with a powerful current. I have come to seek the help of the river spirits, she said, standing bravely by the riverbank. Suddenly, the river's surface broke, and in the misty water, figures materialized. Faces formed in the water, each with a unique, otherworldly beauty, and they stared at Lila with curiosity. The river spirits were known for their wisdom, but also for their tricky nature. They offered help, but always with a price. What brings you to our realm, young maiden? And what price are you willing to pay? They asked in a chorus, their voices echoing around her. I seek to lift the curse that has befallen my village. I am willing to pay whatever price it may be, she declared, her voice clear and steady. The river spirits exchanged glances before nodding in agreement. What would be this price, Lila wondered, and was she ready to pay it? Carrying the gifts from the river spirits, Lila begins the challenging journey to the mountain spirit's abode. She is accompanied by the tiny river spirit who promised to guide her. I am scared, but I know I have to save my village. I will courageously overcome all obstacles that cross my path. As they make their way through the dense jungle, they must overcome numerous challenges, both big and small. But with Lila's determination and the river spirit's expertise, they manage to maintain a steady pace. Despite the tough journey, Lila and the river spirit suddenly find themselves in the territory of the rain spirits. They could not take another step forward without appeasing them. You need to make the flora bloom to demonstrate your worthiness of passing through our territory. Lila accepts the challenge, beginning her test of wisdom and will to save her village. The following moon, word had spread to the corners of the spirit world. A council meeting was called by the leader of the river spirits, Agwe, to discuss the girl who had braved the storms and earned their respect. All around the grand hall, a mesmerizing spectacle of iridescent colors, spirits of various forms and capacities floated and hovered, eagerly chattering about the unusual incident. I call this council to order. Let us discuss the one named Lila, who unflinchingly stared down the rain spirits. We must decide our course of action. Amidst heated debates and cautious deliberation, the spirits of the council wrestled with the implications of a human girl withstanding their challenges. She has stirred up an intrigue within us and indeed proved courageous. We must do something that befits her bravery. And so, all through the night, the spirits deliberated, each proposing inventive tests for the daring girl until a unanimous decision emerged. Day broke in the spirit world, rousing the spirits from their reverie. It was now time to impart their collective decision to the human girl. We have reached a consensus. Lila, you shall undergo 3 additional tests, each more perilous than the last. Beware, for these trials shall test your mettle like never before. As the dust settled from their previous exploits, Lila found herself challenged yet again. The river spirits were relentless, throwing one test after another in her path. Just as I conquer one challenge, another rises from its ashes. But I will stand strong. I am determined. Filled with resilient energy, Lila prepared herself for the unpredictable struggles ahead. The final test presented itself in the form of a merciless thunderstorm. Lila, however, was not fazed. This storm is but a mere inconvenience. I shall prove my worth once and for all. Plunging headfirst into the storm, Lila's steadfast resolve startled the river spirits. With the storm finally abating, the river spirits were left in awe of Lila's indomitable spirit. In recognition of her courage and resilience, Lila was offered a permanent place amongst the river spirits. I accept this honor with profound gratitude. It has been a formidable journey, and I vow to cherish this experience forever. With a new chapter unfurling in her life, Lila embarked on her journey, cherishing the lessons and experiences she'd gleaned from the river spirits. Her story was a testament to the power of resilience, teaching future generations the value of perseverance and courage.